President Donald Trump. Can you believe that one, folks? We've been saying here at Press for Truth for quite some time now that the establishment is done with the Bush and Clinton family lines, but I don't think anybody could have quite predicted this. But at any rate, I have to say congratulations, America. You've ended up with the lesser of evils. And I gotta say, great job on demanding paper ballots in these voting booths where machines were rigged in favor of Hillary. And thank you for ignoring the corporate state media's distractions and misinformation campaign. The real losers today are the lamestream media on both sides of the border who have been projecting Trump to be the next Hitler while just completely glossing over all of Hillary's scandals and crimes. And congratulations, Americans, for rejecting the left-wing statism and embracing the right-wing variant, although it's just marginally better, and that remains to be seen. This one's far from over, folks. In fact, we're still a couple of months away from the actual inauguration day, so he's not President Trump just yet. If Donald Trump is to Americans what Brexit was to the EU, then we need look no further right now than Britain. The leftist establishment has not given up on their grips and power so easily. Just last Thursday, 3 High Court judges ruled that the Prime Minister cannot invoke Article 50 of the Lisbon Treaty in order to pull out the UK without consulting Parliament first. Despite a referendum where an obvious majority was in favor of leaving the EU, the leftists are dragging their feet here, and they are actually planning a second referendum in order to fix this so-called mistake. They're putting hurdle and hurdle in place, and now there's an appeal of the original ruling. And you can expect the same thing for Trump, because the term tolerant liberals is an oxymoron. So now it's up to the Americans who are left with Donald Trump to ensure that he doesn't turn into another Ronald Reagan, a man who campaigned for the people only to serve the Bilderberg and Trilateral Commission and CFR during his 8 years in office. Even if Trump is the real deal, he'll be swayed and manipulated by the Washington machine. They all are. But let's for a minute say that he really does make America great again. Let's say that he even audits or even ends the Federal Reserve. Maybe he starts friendly relations with Russia and starts pulling out of Eastern Europe and other areas of the world where the US military is embedded. Let's imagine for a second he cuts taxes for all Americans across the board. Let's just imagine he cuts the red tape which keeps interfering with Americans buying and selling to each other without federal interference. Let's just imagine for a second he actually opens up a truly free market. Let's imagine for 1 second he doesn't go the route of Reagan and he ends up being a good president. Well, then we got to ensure this doesn't go the same way as JFK. But would the establishment really be that foolish? One of the reasons why I think Trump won last night is because under Obama's past 8 years, American militias have gone up 650%. America really is one of the last beacons of freedom on this planet. It's a place where free speech is absolute and where you have a God-given right to carry a weapon, and not only that, but also to use it against your government. Democracy is just the means, folks. It's the trick by which the people are conditioned into believing that the authority they have ruling over them was chosen by them. Trump has always been the right-wing Obama, the man who captivated rural and traditional American families very much the same way that Obama hypnotized the masses back in 2008. But the question now, folks, is what's going to be the same, what's going to change, and is this going to be for the better? Now that Trump's leading the propaganda war against the politically correct leftists, are they all just going to go back to sleep? Will they just ignore continued aggression overseas, wiretapping and the police state? Or are they going to start cheering for these things because Trump is the one doing it? Well, one thing is for sure, folks, the next 4 years is going to be very interesting. And I'm just glad that our selfie-taking feminist PC drama teacher, Justin Trudeau, is not going to be getting the intellectual backing of a President Hillary Clinton. That, to me, in itself, is worth a Trump presidency. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check some of our other videos on this topic, and also click here to subscribe to us on YouTube. And also check the links in the description below to find out how you can join us here as a PFT member or a PFT patron. Stay tuned, guys. We've got more video reports coming soon. This is Dan Dix reporting for Press for Truth.